Good morning. My first video today is about Bernier. Shocker! Um, Basically, I know the title is going to throw you off, and you're going to think I'm calling him Trump, and I'm not. If you look at things, Trudeau is our Obama in the sense of everything he's doing is illegal and hidden. Okay? He does nothing transparently. We have to find out from leakers or people who are watching or hackers or whatever. That's how we find out things, okay? And whereas I think Bernier would be the exact opposite, and I don't know for sure. Like, I don't know Bernier. There's people who've been saying for the last 20 years he's been this and that. I don't know. I never really heard of the guy until he broke away from the PC party. I don't follow politics a whole lot, simply because I gave up on it, It was like, it's just one big game. It doesn't matter who you elect, you're getting the same thing. And this time, I don't know, I get deep feelings inside that if Bernier were to get elected, it would be better for Canada. I'm not saying we'd be a utopia and, and everything would be grand and we'd all be dancing in the streets. No, I'm not saying that at all. I'm saying that he'll be better for Canada in a way of common sense. Like I said, he's more for gun rights than gun confiscation. He's for lower taxes, just like Trump. Basically, he is. But the one thing that's important that I got out of his speech yesterday, and a lot of you might have missed it, or a lot of you might have caught it, he wants to get rid of lobbyists. Do you understand the impact that lobbyists have on our country? Okay? That's a way of buying and selling our laws, our, what we have available from the corporations, stuff like that. Like, corporations get these rules put in so that they won't have any competition and stuff. It's all a big game, and people aren't seeing it. Okay, you're seeing the Walmarts get bigger and the superstores get bigger, and we're losing small businesses. Has anyone wondered why? Because Trudeau Obama has been basically, he took incentives away from small business. He's canceled out certain things that small businesses had tax-wise. And with the increase in hydro costs and gas costs and such, the small businesses just can't afford to keep going, okay? And I find that unfortunate because I'm a big small business person. I ran small businesses, and I know some of you might have as well. Mine went under, like some of yours might have as well. And a lot of this has to do because of lobbyists, okay? And I'm totally against lobbyists. I don't think they should be in our government or making any decisions. That's basically buying and selling our government, and I'm not okay with that, okay? What I think we need is someone who's going to say no to lobbyism like Trump did. And look how much better the U.S. is doing. They went from a 1.8% of GDP to 4.1 now, and Obama said it would never go over 3. Like, it could not go over 3. Like, come on, like, if we listened to every politician that opened his mouth, or her mouth, we may as well just go jump off a friggin' cliff, because these people lie through their teeth, okay? And Bernier his platform is exactly what I want in who I'm gonna vote for, okay? And I don't care about the vote splitting like this, and I'm not doing this to thrash this guy. He's obviously very upset, and although I don't subscribe to him, I feel for him in a sad kind of way. His name's Iran Nation, and I know a lot of you follow him, and that's fine. I'm not saying anything about that. I'm just saying he did a video saying, basically, screw Bernier supporters, you can all go to hell. Because you've split the vote, and now this long-haired Mac Daddy is going to win the election, being Trudeau, okay? So, campaigning hasn't even started yet, and this guy's already conceded that the Liberals are going to win, okay? That's sad, and those kind of giver-uppers are what keep getting corrupt governments elected, and I've been saying this over and over, and just, it's like people think I'm just, I don't know. I'm not senile yet. Okay? I keep saying these things over and over because I want you to understand how serious I feel they are. I'm not saying that you have to feel that way. I don't tell people how to feel or how to think or how to vote. I am in a cult, and we kidnap people and teach them to think for themselves. So that's the only kind of cult I really am a part of. But no, this Iranian Nation guy, he really went off. He's like throwing a tantrum, and I think it's a little early to be throwing tantrums. I think he's about the only one in the whole alternative media circuit who's supporting the PCs. I think the rest of us are all Bernier, and there's reasons why. Okay, Bernier is what we want. Bernier talks our language, okay? And it's not just talk. He will walk the walk. I know he will. If he's got in. Even if he got in as the opposition, it would be way better than having the sheer Liberal Party, who agrees with everything Trudeau does. I don't think he's opposed anything. He likes to insult him once in a while to make it look like they're fighting the Trudeau government, but they're not. They're totally liberal rhinos, and that's all they are. Okay. The PCs lost a lot of respect with a lot of their voter base when they brought Scheer in, okay? Because I think a lot of them wanted Bernier in. And I think Bernier would have been the excellent choice. I actually, for the first time in my life, would have voted PC if Bernier had got in as the leader, okay? I don't like the PCs. They have always seemed very, very backwoods to me, very, very like Trudeau, everything in secret, you know. The Dark Act was signed in secret. The TPP was signed in secret. We were not allowed to see it. And it affects everything in our lives, okay? Now, you got Trudeau screwing up the NAFTA deal, and Scheer's okay with that. So basically, no, the PCs are gone. They're, in my eyes, they're dissolved into the water. Like, they're no longer a force. I know there's still people who will vote for them because they've always voted for them, kind of thing, and that's kind of a wrong way to vote. But that's not my decision, okay? But what I want you to realize is that Bernier's speech was epic yesterday. When I watched it, I got chills because it was almost like watching Trump. I supported Trump his whole campaign, even though I couldn't vote for him. Sorry, I voted for him, or I supported him, and I got laughed off my page daily on Facebook. And everyone said, no, he won't win, you know, he's a loser. And, you know, person that, like I said, I didn't like him as a person, but I did like what he was saying. And I thought, well, you know, you don't have to like someone as a person to think they could be a good leader. As for Bernier, I don't know a lot about Bernier. All I know is what his platform is. What he wants for this country, and what he's willing to do. Basically, it's exactly what Trump did, okay? He reversed everything Obama did, got them out of the Paris Climate Accord, which is a big pile of crap, and all the stuff he pulled back from the UN, which was awesome. Like, we are totally UN run, okay? Canada. And, no, I really feel in my heart Bernier is what he says he is. And if all these people like Iranian Nation and all these other people want to flip out and, you know, jump up and down and yell and scream, that's their choice. I mean, if they want to give up already, that's their choice. I'm not. Actually, I had given up a long time ago. I told my subscribers I wasn't going to vote this year, and they were, you know, telling me, come on, you got to vote, and Canada needs everyone to vote. And I agree with that. And I felt kind of hypocritical in the fact of telling you all not to vote for Trudeau, yet I'm sitting here not voting. So I had a serious look at Bugs Bunny and Porky Pig and Miss Piggy and McKermit, but none of them were on our voting cards. So usually if you vote Muppet, you're going to get one anyway, right? And then came Bernier, and then I had a little bit of hope. From what I was watching, from other people's opinions of him and such, I was kind of, okay, let's have a look at Bernier and his platform and see what he's about. Now that I have, I'm totally on board. I'm a Bernier fan, and I want to see him win. So I'm going to support him on my channel, and on my Facebook page, and on my Gab page, and everywhere else. because I believe in him, right? And I think more and more people will too, because he speaks Canadians' language. We're all fed up with what Trudeau's doing, okay? And even with the electronic voting machines and the internet voting being corrupted, Trump still won, because the people who are sick and tired of being stepped on by these governments, which are basically the blue-collar workers and the poor, and basically the normal Canadian, the normal American and slash Canadians are fed up with what was going on. And they voted in Trump, and now we can vote in Bernier. Basically, he's not Trump. No one can be Trump. Trump is Trump. The title was meant to kind of show the difference between what they had and what they have now, and what we have now and what we could have. Okay? Bernier, his platform speaks volumes to me, and when I heard that speech, like I said, I got chills. The back of the hair and back of my neck stood up, because I was excited. I finally heard things that a politician has never said in Canada, and he wants to clean things up. He wants to lower the amount of government that has constantly been growing and growing. And you got to realize, each government person, like MPs, all these freaking people, all they have to do is work one 4-year term and they get lifetime pensions. Okay, we are paying for all that. Now, if you look at the amount of people we have in government right now, they die in a car accident or something, we pay their family pension of their salary for the rest of their freaking, forever, basically. And I don't think that's right. I think there should be a lot more years put in before you can get a lifetime pension and stuff. So basically, they've made these cushy little deals where they get everything and we get screwed. And personally, I think Canadians are sick of being screwed. I've been basically watching this happen since the early 60s, and over and over and over again. But never have we had a politician say what this politician says, okay? And I'm willing to take the chance that he's telling the truth and he will do what he says he'll do, and I believe him. In fact, when he left PCs, that he said they were morally corrupt, spoke volumes for me. Simply, I felt the same way. All of our political parties are corrupted, okay? And the only way we can stop it is to have a good candidate who is against all that too, and now we do. So, like I said, I'm going to keep supporting him, and no matter what, I'm going to vote for him, as many of my subscribers are. And like I said, we can only hope for the best out of what we have. Basically, like I said, Kermit's not running, so we're kind of screwed there. But I just wanted you to know that, I'm not calling Bernier Trump. I'm just saying he just kind of wants to do what Trump did to Obama when Obama left, and I think Bernier will do that. And I think, he wants to vet refugees and immigrants and stuff, and that's more what Canadians want. We're not against immigration. We're not against refugees. We're against bringing ones in that have no identification. They claim they're running from persecution, but some of them are coming from, actually most of them are coming from the U.S., where they were safe. So I don't feel they're fleeing persecution, okay? Trump was only going to send back the ones who were bad, who were, getting in trouble and stuff, and showing that they were basically terrorists. So, look, the political arena is very difficult. I've been alive 56 years, okay, and I haven't seen an easy election yet. All I usually see are a lot of people who just vote their favorite color, or vote what their friends are voting, or what their workmates are voting, and stuff like that. And I don't feel that's the way we should be voting. People should be looking closer at the platforms of what these people want to do. But all I can say is, vote your conscience, and vote what you think is best for Canada, and that's, no one can tell you any different than that, and I certainly won't. I'm going to vote my conscience, and I'm going to vote Bernier. And if Iran Nation, wants to flip out and spend the whole year being upset, that's his choice. But, maybe he should jump on the Bernie train. yeah, so I mean, it's really, really, it's something you have to think about in a common sense way. Um, and other than that, I can't tell you anything else. All I can say is, do what you think is best, and that's all you can do, right? And everyone's got their own idea of what's best, but I think a lot of people I've been watching are feeling the same way I feel. Okay, frustration and sick and tired of corrupt politicians just getting in with smiley faces and then screwing us, basically bending us over the table and screwing us all. Higher taxes, more government, it's just everything. The corporations getting all these, corporate welfare. Like, what the frig? Bank bailouts and stuff. This all got to stop, okay? So basically, like I said, vote your conscience, and I'll be fine with whatever happens. But I mean, I really think Bernier could get, in the very least, the opposition if people were to wake up and actually watch his platform. He's kind of hard for me to understand because he speaks very thick French, and I'm not good with French, but I understood the basics of what he was saying. They had an interpreter in the French part, so that kind of helped. And I just, like I said, I'm going to vote what I think is best, and you should do the same. And don't be surprised if you see more Bernier videos on my channel, because I'm going to be doing them for the next year. Just go Bernie, go Bernie. And if you want to catch up on another heavy-duty Bernier supporter, her name is Kelly Day. I'm going to leave her link down below. She's got some really, really good music on her channel as well. But she's a heavy-duty Bernier fan, and she's a common sense person. She thinks with her head, okay? And I really, really respected her. When she joined my channel not long ago, we started chit-chatting, and I went to her channel and watched her videos, and I was really impressed. And she's very straight up, she's honest, and she's like me. Like, she's not going to tell you what to do or what to think. She just lets you know what she thinks, and I really respect that. And she's a really good singer. You should, have a look at her and watch her videos. She's a very creative person, and I much respect. And I hope to see more channels like that popping up. She, like me, is a smaller channel, so feel free to subscribe to her channel if you'd like. And like I say, there's more channels I'd like to promote, but they have no content. They've been removed. The content's been removed. So once they get more content, I will mention them and leave the links below. I'll do this for people I believe in, and it's not that there's some secret, thing going on. No, she doesn't even know I'm doing this, and I hope she doesn't get upset. But no, I think, she, like me, is a small channel. We're fighting to be heard, and we're fighting to get more subscribers, and we're fighting to get our opinions heard to the right people, okay? For me, it's a little harder because I'm, like I said, being transgender, it's kind of, people tend to, kind of like Bob McGowan, But, she is a very, very creative person, and I really, really think a lot of her. And I'm, possibly going to do an interview with her in the next couple of months. So that would be interesting, because I've never been asked to do an interview on anyone's channel before, and that would be fun. So I'm looking forward to that, and I hope you all have an awesome day. Shout out to all my subscribers. Shout out to my viewers, and to my new subscribers, welcome to my channel. And I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.